Yo, what's good, man? This is NBS Central. Let's talk about it, man. I am your host, Keo. This is the only show where we talk more than sports. So we talk a little bit everything, man. Everything that's going on in the world, music, entertainment, and of course we do bring you sports. But Xavier, he's dealing with an injury right now. He's been out for quite some time. I'm gonna be holding it down for him, but I've been advertising this. This is something that we've been wanting for a long time. So we got our first ever female on the NBS brand, and I want to welcome her to the NBS family. With that being said, I'm gonna let her introduce herself, who she is, and what she's about.
Hey everyone, thank you so much, Keo and Xavier. I can't wait to have all three of us being on here. But definitely, foremost, I just want to thank you guys for inviting me to be a part of the show. I'm Siray Kong. I am a model and I also am a designer. I design my own swimming suits. I've been a designer over 7 years. I'm really excited. My line is actually going to be in Miami Swim Week next year. So a lot of things planned for my line. I've been living in California for about 7 years now. I'm originally raised in Minnesota. I am Cambodian. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of social media work, and I've been focusing a lot on my designing, not so much anything else. I'm focused on definitely preparing for next year. So that's a little bit about me. And again, I'm really excited to be on here and just talk about current affairs and fashion and anything else that's on the topic. So thank you so much again.
Yeah, welcome to the family. And I'm definitely looking forward to every week with you and X whenever he comes back, so we could have the full team of the MBS Let's Talk About It show. So those are you that are wondering, she's gonna be with us every single Wednesdays at 7 p.m. You could catch us on YouTube
Right.
Live, Facebook Live. So make sure you guys don't forget to tune in, and she'll be holding it down. And to be honest with you guys, one of the reasons why we decided to bring a female, not just because you know it, everybody wants a female co-host. It's cause that it's also good to get a female perspective on certain things, not just a guy, because I do think sometimes guys may be biased towards certain things when off certain topics or when they interview somebody. So it's good to have a female perspective on certain topics that we do discuss. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to bring you on, and I felt
Thank
like
you.
you fit best for the show. And like I said, looking forward to it.
Appreciate it, Keo. I do. I really do. And I appreciate your followers, everybody that supports you. So I'm really grateful to be a part of the face every week with you guys. So
All right, so
uh,
I'm
let's
not.
talk about it.
Yeah, so let's talk. So just know I'm not gonna take it easy on you. I don't take it easy on True. Nah, I'm just joking with you.
I
But
got my boxing gloves. I'm not scared.
all right, so the first thing we were gonna talk about, man, a lot of things that has happened this past weekend. I think yesterday it was Mardi Gras. We had Lunar New Year's.
Yeah,
But I think the thing that everybody was, um s- according to some people that was excited and was celebrating, was
Valentine.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So Valentine's Day, it was different for a lot of us because just what we are going through with COVID-19 right now. So what was different for you compared to all the years celebrating Valentine's Day?
Honestly, I would say of course, it's a lot more challenging because trying to figure out what to do and where to go. LA did open up a lot more, so that did give us some options. But besides that, I felt like besides that, it wasn't really that much of a difference. Honestly, I'm still with my loved ones. Maybe restaurants were limited, but otherwise, I didn't feel much of a change at all. You know what I mean? How about you? Was it?
It 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 it
You could.
was it was different because there's certain things that I wanted to do, certain things that I wanted to do where I couldn't plan. So,
Mm,
with out here, the restrictions are really tough right now. So it's really hard to do certain things out there because with the restrictions, and
yeah.
then
Are
and
you
then
a romantic guy, Keo?
what was the,
You're a
what was
romantic.
the
Are you a romantic guy? You have a lot things planned on Valentine's Day.
to be honest with you, I think I am, but
Oh,
my girlfriend doesn't think that I am. So
she
hopefully
does.
she doesn't hear me right now. So so and I'm pretty sure she would disagree with me with that. But I think I am.
Yeah, you're like, I couldn't plan everything I wanted to.
I
You know?
I think I'm a romantic guy to my girlfriend. So
Oh, great. That's
what
awesome.
about you? Is your husband romantic to you? Does he surprise you?
He
Or
does.
did he surprise you on Valentine's Day?
You know, it's almost like I know I'm going to get flowers. I just don't know, sometimes he could be different with his flowers. You know what I mean? So I like that about him. He's always different about his variety. So he's, I don't know if you guys have kids. You probably don't, but we like to spend it with our kids, even though they're
Okay.
grown. Um, that's so he's romantic in his own way, but yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm glad to hear that your Valentine's went well.
Yeah.
Mine was pretty good also. So we're gonna
Yeah.
stick to Valentine's Day, man. So there are some people out there that are not a huge fan when it comes to Valentine's Day. So our next topic that we're gonna talk about is if Valentine's Day is overrated, man. And those of you guys that's tuning in, what do you guys think? Do you guys think Valentine's Day is overrated? Um, so what do you think? Do you
I
think
know.
Valentine's Day is
I
overrated?
think it is. I think it is. I think it is. I think it's, just when you go into the stores, it's so overwhelming with how much stuff they project to buy. It's not so much, you know, the um, the thought anymore. It's just, it's more. I don't know. It can be overwhelming. It could be very overwhelming, I think, and I think it could be overrated. What do you think?
I think it's one of the most. Oh, I don't know if you want to call it a holiday. I guess to some people it's a holiday, but I think it's one of the most overrated celebrations slash holidays out
Yeah.
there because because it's like who really benefits from it?
I
I
know.
mean I mean you could
You
feel
know,
special. Go ahead, say what you
well,
gotta say.
it's almost like, what? I feel bad because I didn't get my man no flowers. I didn't
Wow.
get him a card. I did a really thoughtful card, a gift card, but it's almost like Valentine's Day. It's almost like, you know, I almost feel like it, in a way, you almost, do you buy your mom flowers? You know what I mean? Do you just get flowers for your girl? Do you get flowers for your mom? You know what I mean? It's like, who do you stop at, or do you just get it for your significant other? I've seen people get flowers for their parents on Valentine's Day. It's like, do you just get flowers for your girl, or do you get flowers for your wife too? I mean, for not your wife, your girl, or your wife. Oh, damn. I mean, your mom, So it's like Valentine's Day. Is it just? I guess it's for whomever you feel you love. Of course.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's like, where does it stop? Who do you know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah, and I think um the female, they feel special for that certain moment of time, but who really benefits from it?
Well,
Like
hopefully, yeah,
like the people
hopefully by
that
the end of the
benefit,
night, everybody benefit from it. You know what I
like the people that benefit from it is like the sellers, the people
mean?
that selling the damn flowers and the damn chocolates.
Oh man, that's
That,
true.
yeah, that's who benefits from it. I feel like we don't benefit from it.
Yeah,
And if anybody wants to take it a step further, that you talk about Valentine's Day for that one special day. I think when
yeah,
it comes to if for,
love.
with your significant other, Valentine's Day should be every day.
That's
I
right.
I I even
That's
said
right.
it. I even said it in a message on a post for my girlfriend for Valentine's Day, that I said I told her Valentine's Day is every day. It shouldn't be just one day. And I think
Yeah,
people try to go overboard, which I don't blame them for that, because
yeah,
it
they do.
happens every single year.
It's true. It's very true. Honestly, if you really think about it, it's almost just, it's just a way of getting people to spend money. It's just every month there's a holiday. There's going to be, it goes back to almost like it's politics. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. Is it a holiday? It's a man-made holiday. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, a more reason for us to go out there and spend a shitload of money. So,
Yeah.
like you say, when you should be expressed, when love is expressed throughout every day, not just one day, but it's a man-made holiday, and obviously it's worth years. You know what I mean? It's like, the Easter bunny. You go out, for Easter, you get all these big baskets and stuff, and so it's everything is about that dollar. Everything is about making money. So they capitalize on whatever it is they can do. If anything, if you ask me, on those holidays, it should be donated to people that are, you know, living on the streets, living in
Yeah.
shelters. You know what I mean? It's like that. If you really want to talk about it, you know what I'm saying? So, but it is it is just the world that we live in. It's another man-made holiday, and people get caught up in the gimmick. We get brainwashed and thinking that's the way of expressing love, and so on and so forth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm glad that you mentioned Easter. Because you got Easter coming up, and then me and you could agree on this. So you got Cambodian New Year's coming up. So
About to get real expensive.
yeah, I know. So but yeah, so I do think it's overrated though. But for those people that do enjoy it, shout out to you guys, man.
Yeah. Hey, I'm not saying I don't enjoy it. I love it. I can't go against it. It is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm negative towards it right now, but I still kind of sometimes try to do what
Yeah.
I have to do when it comes to Valentine's Day. But
Yeah.
hey, uh, so um, so as a matter of fact, let's move on from Valentine's Day,
Okay.
and
Sound
we're gonna talk to something on a serious side right now, and it's the vaccine. The vaccine has been sent out everywhere.
mhm.
They continue to keep sending more with the COVID vaccine.
Yeah.
There has been a lot of you know a, um a lot of people has been conflicted with this situation with the COVID vaccine shot. So right now, is it a good idea or a bad idea to take the COVID vaccine shot?
For me, I am gonna say, it's a good idea if you're older. You know what I mean? If you have health problems, but for me, I'm gonna hold off on it. If it's not mandatory, I'm gonna hold off on it unless it's mandatory. You know what I mean? So I don't feel, you know, um, just too comfortable about it yet. You know what I mean? So what do you think? Are
The COVID vaccine shot. So I've heard I've heard a lot of stories behind the COVID vaccine shot. Um I know there's a good amount of people out there that do want to take it, because at my job right now, they're
Mhm.
asking us if we want to take the COVID vaccine shot. And I turned it down. I turned the COVID vaccine shot down. But there's a good amount of people that don't want to take it, but there's some out there that do want to take it.
Yeah,
And I've heard stories that it has side effects, and they have different types of COVID vaccine shots. Like,
yeah.
it's not.
There's three different kinds.
Yeah, so that's one thing that I don't understand about. I just thought it would be just one, just
Yeah,
for everybody. I
yeah.
didn't think it would be three different kinds of COVID
Me
vaccine
neither.
shots.
Then I heard that there's one that's highly recommended. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I don't know why it's highly recommended, whether the brand is better, but that even makes you more scared to know that, there's different. I don't know. It's just too soon, I think.
Yeah, for me too. Like, I've been going since the COVID, since we have been through COVID. What was it, April or March? No,
Yeah.
yeah, it was March. Yeah, I think it was March. Since last year of March, like I've been in, contact with different type of customers. I've never, you know, caught
Yeah.
you COVID-19. I've been tested multiple times,
Yeah.
and I've always been good.
I
So
know.
I feel like
It's almost
for me,
it's almost the luck of the draw to a certain
yeah,
degree. I've know someone that lost their uncle, but he was 80 years old and he had health issues. So his wife caught it, but she's feeling a lot better from it now. But it's just a hit and miss. Like you say, you're around a lot of people, and you've been very fortunate. And some people don't even go anywhere, and all of a sudden they go outside and they catch it somehow.
yeah.
It's just I don't know. It's
Yeah, for me, I'm not gonna take it. I don't I for me, I'm not gonna say and recommend to people saying it's a bad idea and you guys shouldn't take it. I think you
yeah,
guys should do read up on your information and do the proper research that you need, or ask
doctor.
your the medical experts, your
Yeah,
doctors, and they'll give you the proper legit advice for it. And then if you decide you want to take it, then take it. But for me, I'm not taking it.
yeah.
What about
No,
you?
I agree. I totally agree. I totally agree. But I'm just gonna
Okay.
wait. You know what I mean? It's just too soon.
So
But
speaking of COVID really quick. So I know you in Southern California. I'm in the
mhm.
Bay Area. So really quick, give us an update of a COVID update of what's going on down there right now. Is everything still closed, or are
Well,
they
pretty much
starting to open up
starting
things?
to open. It's starting to open right now. So it's of course half capacity. They're starting to let people sit inside as well. So yeah, things are starting to I see the salons are opening, nail shops. Um, you know, it's slowly, surely, it's starting to open.
Yeah,
Like
down. So down.
like I went to Venice Beach because I do beach cleaning, and that was open, and a lot of the boardwalk was open. People were out. Some of the restaurants were open. So things are slowly trying to get back, but I'm sure by summer things will be back to normal.
Yeah, down here everything's still on restriction. Like everything's still everything's I guess open still, but they got a certain restriction on certain things of the capacity limit,
Yeah.
like the malls, barbershops. I think churches started to open. Obviously schools are closed.
Yeah. Have you heard anything about them trying to open the schools? Yeah, over here
yeah,
they're trying to open them.
I down in San Francisco, they are trying to open it back, but down in the Santa Clara County, there has been no word about it yet. Um, like I said, gyms, they're not completely open, but they're you got to do work outdoors. Um, like all the restaurants, they're
I
all open also, but you can't eat inside. I don't know any places that you can eat inside.
uh,
You have to dine out. But the thing that sucks about dining out,
it's cold.
the weather's so bad where it's rainy and cold, hella windy. Nobody wants to eat outside. Like I mean they got this little heater
I
or
know, right?
something.
Oh God, dude. I'm like, crank that heat up. At one time we had like 4 heaters around us. The waiter was like, I'm sorry, you guys can't have 4. I'm like,
Yeah, I rather just do takeout because I'm
oh
not
man.
because I'm trying to enjoy my food. I'm trying when I eat. I'm not trying to
No,
deal
I
with this
travel with
heat.
a blanket now. I just bring a little blanket with me. So you got to sit out there and put a blanket on.
Yeah. All right, so that wraps up, our COVID update and our COVID vaccine shot. Hopefully, you guys make the right decision with that. But with that being said, we're gonna move on over to our next topic, and
Ooh.
Saray happens to be she knows her sports also, so we're gonna talk so we're
Yeah.
gonna talk about a little bit about
The
some
Lakers.
sport yeah, some sports going on. So but really quick before we continue this. So I hear in football you are a Green Bay Packers fan.
Yes, I am. I am a Green Bay Packers fan.
So so really quick, how did you become a Green Bay Packers fan?
Well, it was all Brett Favre. I was a big fan of him. You know, he was a good looking man, and then he played a great game, and he was a great team player. So I followed him, and from there, when he went to the Vikings, I'm like, what the hell? I was like, I don't like the Vikings. But I stuck with the Packers because I also like Rodgers a lot too, and I don't know. I followed the team, and I got a chance to go to Lambeau Field a couple times. Sat really close, and so I just really enjoyed the whole history about Lambeau Field, and I love cheese, so it just worked out. It just worked out. I've been a big fan for a while, so I was
So
so bummed the last game.
since you've been a fan for a while, um, I'll give you my answer too when it comes to this. So, who's the better quarterback, Brett Favre or Aaron Rodgers?
Are you gonna ask me that? No.
I'll tell you mine. I'm going with Brett Favre. Brett Favre is the better quarterback, and I'm pretty sure a
Tough,
lot of people. I'm
tough. It's
pretty sure a lot of people like
classic. You got a classic, and you got something new. So it's like it's tough. They're both really good. It's so tough. It's so tough. But as of right now, I'm gonna go with I'm Aaron. I'm gonna go with Roger.
Wow. Okay.
Yes, I'm gonna go with Roger. Go with Roger. He has but definitely been so consistent. And you know what, Brett Favre, it's tough. Why are you gonna put me on the spot like that? It's so hard. Can't
You
do
know,
that.
I no,
No,
I rather ask you. I rather ask you now before the guys from the NBS brand ask you, because I'm pretty sure True would want to know also, and the rest of the guys on the other shows would want
oh
to know
man,
also.
it's so tough.
So
I'm so guilty of
um
never having to pick one or the other. They're great.
all right, so but I'm going with Brett Favre. Brett Favre is my guy, man. So he's actually one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time, and just
Mhm.
enjoy watching him. But with that being said, let's I'm glad we got the Packers thing out of the way.
Yes,
So let's talk about some basketball.
some
Um
basketball.
Anthony
Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis recently got injured this past week. So the huge question that everybody wants to know is Anthony Davis, he's expected to be out 2 to 3 weeks. So should the Los Angeles Lakers be worried that um they won't be having Anthony Davis for the next 2 to 3 weeks?
Thank God it's only for 2 to 3 weeks. You know what I mean? I really thought it was going to be a lot longer. So, because I know in the past, in his other teams, he's prone to, you know, and to prone to energies, energies. Sorry, what's that noise? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Um, Keo, can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Sorry, I keep on hearing something in the background, but yeah, I know that he's prone to a lot of injuries in the past. So, but he's definitely a big anchor for the team. I know they're fighting a really tough division, so I think they should be a bit worried. You know what I mean? He's like almost he's definitely LeBron James' right hand. So again, like I said, they're competing against such a tough division again. So they're going to need him, of course. So what do you think?
With Anthony Davis, I he hasn't been playing his best basketball throughout the season. He's been a little inconsistent. I think LeBron surprisingly has been carrying that team in the playoffs during the
Hmm.
championship run. AD was the one that was holding it down, and when I heard about the Achilles, I was kind of worried because when I hear Achilles, I'm like, damn, he might be
Yeah,
out for the entire season,
that's what I
and
thought too.
yeah, so 2 to 3 weeks, I think it's fine because it is the regular season. It's not like the Lakers are like the seventh best team, um, trying to fight for a playoff spot. So I definitely wouldn't be worried at all. I think the roster that this team has built has a good enough talent for them to win as much games as they can during that 2 to 3 week span.
Yeah,
So I don't think they should I don't think they should be worried because they got they still got Kyle Kuzma, they got Dennis Schroeder, guys like Gasol, Harrell. So they got some ballers there, along with obviously you still got LeBron. So
mhm.
I think they'll be all right. I think they'll lose some games, but I think they'll still have a
That's
winning record through
yeah.
the stretch without AD.
Because I know that he was a big part of the championship, of course, last year. You know what I mean? So, but like you said, since he hasn't been playing his full game, like um, maybe these next couple weeks won't be that big of a hit for them. So, but I thought
Yeah,
it'd be a lot longer when I heard about the injury. But 2-3 weeks is not that bad at all. But
yeah, yeah, definitely.
but I
Yeah.
yeah, LeBron James, he's a very amazing player. So I agree with you that, with those other teammates, he could definitely still hold it down with AD being gone for a couple weeks. So
All right.
uh,
All right. So let's that was our final topic for tonight's show. Let's closing comments for tonight's show. So what you got?
closing comment.
Yeah.
I thought you were closing comments. I don't. Thank you
Yeah,
guys for
we
being
wrapping up
on
the show.
the show. We definitely the topics that we talked about was I felt like it was great topics. It's current and it's definitely I enjoy being on here. um, you know, uh, Thanks for putting me on the spot with Brett Favre and Rogers there.
Oh yeah, I wasn't gonna tell you. I was
Oh my
gonna.
god, that's so funny.
um, but yeah, we're gonna cut the show short for tonight. But we'll definitely be back next week, man, as we give you more topics of what's going on in today, including a lot of sports. We'll probably talk some, fashion. We bringing back sneaker of the week also. I'm waiting for
Sneaker of
True to
the
come
week.
back. So when
Look,
he
I
when
got
he
my
comes back, we're
sneaker.
gonna do sneak. Oh, uh-oh. Hey, True. If you're tuning in, I think she might have some sneaker game, man.
What?
Yeah, that especially when you showed that, I know you got some sneaker game. And you're gonna enjoy sneaker of the week though. I guarantee you that if you into
Great. I love
sneakers,
it.
yeah, you're gonna definitely enjoy sneaker of the week. And
Yes, thank you.
yeah, so whenever True gets better, and he'll
Yeah,
be back soon though. Just hang tight, and
yeah. Thank
he's
you
gonna
guys
be
so
back soon with us. But with that being said, let's do some quick shout outs before we wrap up tonight's show. So I'll give you the floor, and go ahead and give your shout outs really quick.
Well, I just definitely want to thank you and Xavier. You know what I mean? So just being able to be on this platform and just um, having a voice and just talking about, our topics, current affairs, my opinions, and so on and so forth. So, I want to thank you so much and your fans and your followers. Thank you for just being a part of the site and being on here tonight. I definitely want to acknowledge that for sure. So, um, thank you.
Yeah, shout out to you. You did better than I thought. You surprised me with a lot of the topics, so I was definitely impressed.
Thank you.
And I hope you bring more of this as we continue to keep doing the show every single week. And shout out to True. Hopefully, you're feeling better. When you do, we'll still be here, man. But with that being said, we'll still be holding it down. And shout out to you, shout out to X, shout out to
Yes.
the whole
You guys
NBS
so much.
team. Shout out to the whole NBS team. Make sure you check out the NBS show, NBS bragging rights, all of that, man. So and shout out to everybody that tunes in and supports the show every single week. But with that being said, we're gonna wrap up tonight's show. Um, I'm Keo. This is Siray, and we are officially out. NBS, let's talk about it.